Welcome to another video. And as usual, before I get started, go ahead and smash that like and subscribe if you're new to this content. And to my current subscribers, I appreciate you guys more, Let's just get right to it. So at the time of making this video, the Safemoon price right now, the 131, Bitcoin is at 26,000. And we got some monitoring alerts that came from the Safemoon infrastructure team or the servers alert that there's been some degradation as it pertains to performance with minting of BSC tokens across bridges. And that's actually a really good thing that they have a monitoring system, which most IT companies do to alert them on what's going on from a performance standpoint. There are many different monitoring tools out there to go ahead and send out these alerts. And this is what tech guys normally use to know how the environment is running. There's SolarWinds, there's WhatsApp Gold, there's SCOM reporting that Microsoft releases out. There's many different type of alerting tools that are out there. And Safemoon is using one of those tools to go ahead and alert the tech guys that, hey, performance running slow. So if you guys are doing transaction across the bridges in reference to, minting with BSC through the bridges, you may have seen some sluggishness as pertains to the processing. So that's what's probably going on. That may have been rectified because I did not see another alert. This alert came out around at 3 o'clock Eastern time. And that's the alert that actually came out that I'm showing you above my head. So these are some of the things that we definitely like to see because it's letting us know that Safemoon is very, very transparent on what's happening on the back end whenever there's any issues that's happening. So guys, the reason why I want to talk about this video in particular today is that for those of you that have been around since, let's say, March of 2021, the inception of Safemoon, we have seen a lot of information that's came out of Safemoon. And yes, there have been a lot of pivot, a lot of movements along the way up to this point in time. And I can tell you this, retribution is a very, very serious thing. A lot of people went ahead and criticized his CEO when he actually made dates predictions in reference to the blockchain, the exchange, and the podcast. So I like to go back in history to compare and contrast to see from where we came to where we are today. And I look at a lot of the videos and I listen to a lot of the podcasts and the AMAs and all those different things. And a lot of the information is pretty much consistent that they want to deliver products. They may not have had a rock solid team at the time, but right now the shape of that core team is now fully round because they're rolling out projects as we speak. We're using the Safemoon wallet. They mentioned releasing the Safemoon wallet way back, like around the March, April, May, June. They talked about the wallet. We saw the wallet launch. But that was actually constantly mentioned. We saw the preview of the wallet before it actually was released. We saw many iterations of different versions and all of that. Another thing they talk about is doing the podcast. No, we don't have a podcast yet. We had AMAs and all that since slow because they are redefining. We did have some video clips that used to come out. They have redefined it as well because they're trying to find their footing on the way in which they're going to go ahead and bring information to us guys. So we know they had a studio and all that stuff. It's probably still in place, but they're going to go ahead and do it differently. We have marketing, and when they go ahead and release products, they have a team that goes ahead and fine-tune and go ahead and release videos on how the product actually works. So Safemoon is taking different direction on how they go ahead and release the products and go ahead and deliver that information to us. Another thing they talk about is the blockchain and the exchange. Yes, it's a year late, but if you go back in time, they mentioned that the exchange was supposed to be released, let's say in 2021 of October. And in November, the blockchain was going to be released, okay? That alone was going to be released around the same time as the podcast. If you guys also remember, there was a depiction of a mountain with a lot of the different exchanges. And the reason why I'm talking about that is that every single thing that Safemoon talked about in the past is now coming to fruition, okay? We got the Safemoon wallet, okay? We now see the demo of the Safemoon exchange. We're now seeing that the mainnet for the blockchain is there. Even though we might be a year late, okay? Because there are always bumps in the roads that pertains to technology, people moving, people coming and going, and realignment as well as using different vendors to go ahead and work on their project. I still am seeing the same approach that they're gonna go ahead and deliver on these projects. Now, October, yes, why did they choose October 2021? Okay, maybe it's something gonna be released this particular month. And the reason why I'm talking about that, the mountain with all the other exchanges, Safemoon still, they had aspired then to be listed on all of those exchanges that you're looking at a part of that background that I showed. And I'm going to show a depiction of that mountain right there and the exchanges that they want to go on. So I have this funny feeling that Safemoon, they have the money to use the billboard, 600 and something thousand over a period of 2 years. They may most likely use some of that money to go ahead and get listed on the exchange. I know we are waiting on winter of 2023. We saw the stealth information that they went ahead and released to us, all right? They are very, very stealth on how they go ahead and release information. Now, we're going to see just how they release the credit card information. There's a high chance we can get a notification, hey guys, we're listed on Binance. Or hey guys, we just got listed on KuCoin. Hey guys, Kraken, Coinbase. Safemoon is not going to tell us when they're going to be doing these things. They still have the vision to go ahead and get listed on those exchanges that they were talking about from the very, very beginning. I still think the target is still there. And they will still most likely be listed on the exchange. Just that we don't know when, but I feel as if those days are going to come about much more sooner. There's a high chance that we can be listed on maybe one or two popular, well-known, top 10, top 1 out of 5 exchanges before this year is out. And I have a funny feeling it can very well most likely be Binance, okay? It can very well be either Crypto.com or KuCoin or Kraken. One of those. We know we can get on Mandela and L-Bank and all the other exchanges. Anybody can get on those, but it's some of those going to cost money. And the fact that I have this feeling that we may most likely get listed on a very, very large centralized exchange is because the fact that Safemoon has the money to do it, the fact that they're delivering all these projects, all right? They're working on the blockchain. They're paying a massive team to go ahead and implement these things. I still think they have the vision to go ahead and do it. And this is the reason why that mountain that was there, they said that was basically like John's vision, looking up to all exchanges where he wanted to go ahead and list Safemoon. The vision was always there to excite and vent, to do things in the right order at the right time. I think there's a high chance we will be listed on several exchanges before this year. So even though we will be getting our exchange, again, what that's going to bring? Volume. That's going to bring an exponential amount of volume that's going to come in, which in turn is going to burn down the supply rapidly, because each exchange will most likely go and buy Safemoon on the market, and that's going to go ahead and jack up the price as well. So if you want to know if Safemoon if they're going to be listed on an exchange, yes, you can look at transaction on the water, but if you start to see very, very big buys that are going to be happening this month and a month or two after, you know there's something happening that can very well be exchanges buying. If they're buying in blocks, there's a high chance that they're buying tokens on the market, on the actual market for the Safemoon, unless Safemoon go ahead and distribute them tokens they can go ahead and use. But I have this very, very feeling now. I could be just speculating. I can be speculating. Don't hold me to it. But I still believe that they still want to be listed on all of the exchanges they have on that mountain, because even though they mention it's imminent, and that's why I say retribution is a serious thing. The fact that they doubted the CEO of the company and he is the last man standing and he went ahead and brought in everybody. Do you really think that his vision has changed? I think his vision has been even more fine-tuned. He could have walked away from this company with all of the FUD that was going on, but yet he delivered a Safemoon wallet, okay? The Safemoon exchange is done. The blockchain is done. This is a technical company that's going to go ahead and deliver on their products, like it or not. And to all of those persons that are sitting there and saying, hey, Safemoon has been promising all this stuff, you're going to see it, you're going to have to believe it, and you most likely will have to go ahead and use your money and go ahead and buy in to see if you can make some money off Safemoon as well. Mark my words, you'll be doing that just how people went ahead and bought Pepe. All of you fudders will be digging in your bank account and selling your tokens to go ahead and buy Safemoon when they get listed on these exchanges, as well as when they launch the Safemoon exchange. And if you don't do it, you're not a good investor. You're just a lot of mouth. Because what happened is that who in the world would want not to go ahead and make money if you're a bad motive? Because what's going to happen, you're going to look crazy. The fact that you're talking bad about Safemoon and Safemoon is actually being listed on all of the exchanges, you mean to tell me you guys are going to sit back and not buy? I doubt that. I doubt that for 1 minute. You guys are going to get in and you're going to buy and you're going to still hope. And there's not going to be a word coming from the fudders, because they're going to try to see if they can cash in as quickly and ride the Safemoon wave, change their Twitter handles, come into the spaces and talk great things about Safemoon, because that's how people do it. There's some people are two-faced. When they talk a lot of FUD, they go back and they change their mind because they realize that they were wrong, ladies and gentlemen. So Like, share, subscribe if you're enjoying this video, guys, because we are going to have a retribution on all of those fudders, night walkers, because winter is coming for each and every single one of those fudders. And we're going to sit back and make a ton of money, because guess what? Those same fudders are not going to have enough money as what we have been investing in dollar cost averaging, and they've been saying negative things to lower our price over and over and over. We're going to be the one with the windfall as time coming in. So guys, keep that in your thoughts. Don't hold me to it. It's speculation, but I have this funny feeling we may be listed on more top 10 exchanges before this year is out. And it will be a stealth information. Bang! We're listed on Binance, guys. Just let you guys know. And there'll be a drop message that they will go ahead and do it. The Safemoon card caught all of us off guard. Let's just face it. So those are the things to come. So another thing I want to talk about today, I read an article that 95% of the NFTs today are worthless. Does that mean that you should no longer invest in NFTs? Absolutely not. That means you should get as much NFTs that you think that have values, because everything has a cycle of coming back. Yes, this may be a bad time, and I think that's another set of FUD based on that article, because yes, there's a lot of people doing NFTs, and a lot of people are really creative up there. There's a lot of really, really nice NFTs that are out there, guys, that are being distributed from day to day. You know, OpenSea has their very own platform. I can't wait for Safemoon to have their platform as well. I know they're going to be focused everything around security to make sure nothing nefarious happens. But NFTs will come back. There's a lot of talented people out there. We've seen how many people paid so millions of dollars for NFTs. That will come back when the bull run come back. And it will come back during the election year when the bull run is going to happen. Because the Bitcoin halving happens every 4 years by design. I'm not sure if Satoshi did that for a reason around the election season. And as the halving happened around that time, whatever political party is in place, they always go ahead and revive the economy to make it even more easier for people to have even more money in their pocket. And a lot of people are going to feel really happy. They're getting their bonus checks. And a lot of people are going to be buying crypto. A lot of people are going to be buying crypto. The bull run will be back ending part of this year, beginning of next year, because it will be an election year. And that is common sense, as well as the Bitcoin halving. So knowing that 95% of the NFTs are being said to be worthless, do not believe that. Get your NFTs together, guys. For all of you talented people that actually work at NFTs, do not let that discourage you. Go ahead and keep doing your craft until the time comes for you guys to go ahead and upload your NFTs into the Safemoon wallet, because these are the things that is the talent that some of you guys have. I know I don't have talent for even drawing even a box, but you guys have talent to go ahead and do those creative things. Go ahead and update your NFTs. So again, if this video you find really, really good, guys, go ahead and hit the like button. And the reason why we want to hit that like button, because we want to let YouTube know, again, as I'm going to keep saying, Safemoon is the real deal. So as you hit that like button, pause this video, go back and hit the like button so that they can tell the algorithms to let everybody know that Safemoon will be coming up with the exchange. You will be doing an injustice by not hitting the like button to get the word out about a project that you believe in, like I believe in, Safemoon Army and Safemoon family believe in. So hit the like button so we can spread this word out to most people as possible, so they can know exactly what Safemoon is doing and when we're going to be delivering on this stuff, so that they can't say that they didn't know. And for those that waited, that's going to be on them. Okay? So until I see you guys again, you guys have a wonderful day and peace.